up, you get gunned down. Now you street. Hold on, I gotta go. Let me go pee right now. Hold on, chat. I'm going to pee. Try to run up, you get gunned down. Nigga, take that down. What's the word, chat? What's up, Chatty Rachi? What's the word, my brother? My boy? My boy now? My twin? In my trenches, the twin, and you know that we locked in, and you know what I'm saying? I'm just vibing though, chat. I'm in a good mood. I just drank some coffee. I know it's late as hell to be drinking coffee, but I've been up since like 7, working, pumping that motherfucking money out, man. Pumping my motherfucking money out. What's going on though? I'm gonna wait for some people to get up in this joint, man. Who this is? Damn, I just got invited somewhere, chat. Hold on, let me see. Introduce you. Her currently connected to the number. And given the quality of your work, highly relevant for that. To give context, the global procedure categories to a voting process held in 2 phases. Participation is complete, free, and recognition. As part of 2026, nominees are invited to Qatar for a fully funded experience, including sports and networking minutes. We would glad to walk you through DCA in more detail and answer any questions. Would you be able to short and direct call? That works. Damn. Hey y'all, ever heard of the Digital Creator Awards? Y'all ever heard of that? Let me see some. Digital Creator Awards. Am I tripping? Is this what? No, that's the Streamer Awards that Kai and them was just at, right? The Digital Creator Awards. This shit is definitely in Qatar. What the fuck? Bro, why the fuck did I just get invited to this? I'm happy as hell. I never heard of this though. Wow. So they said I could do something and I can get flown out to Qatar. That'd be lit though. I've always wanted to go to the Middle East. They just invited me though, chat. Swear to God. Well, they didn't invite me. They invited me to participate and sign up to get nominated and stuff like that, which is cool as hell. I appreciate that because, I'm one of them people don't really I ain't gonna lie, what the fuck? No, I didn't get nominated. But I kind of got invited to be a part of the thing. So we were glad to walk you through in more detail. Would you be available? So they basically invited me to just be a part of it, which is cool. I swear to God, I just read that on stream with y'all. No cap. What y'all on though? Let me make sure the stream going good. We doing decent on Twitch too. Let me check Twitch. All right, YouTube is good. We starting that up. And then let's check Twitch, chat. For sure, that's better than nothing, my nigga. You ain't lying about that, my nigga. All right. Qatar is over there by Qatar is like in Dubai and shit. Let's 1v1 in basketball. Damn, I ain't hooped in a minute though. You gonna have to, you know what I'm saying? I'll bust y'all ass though. Y'all really don't want no smoke, boy. Y'all don't know nothing about me, boy. I'm Steph Curry before Steph Curry, nigga. Do your homework on this shit, boy. Knockdown shooter, nigga. I'm talking about banging, banging, nigga. I'm talking about I'm knocking niggas' heads back. Step back. Pull up. Half court. Way before Steph Curry was doing that shit. Boy, y'all better read about me, boy. Y'all better read about me, boy. Real damn. I'm trying to tell you. I'm trying to tell you. Highlight reel? I ain't got no highlight reel. You know what's crazy? I never played in high school because, well, my grades really wasn't what you call it no more. My grades really weren't hidden, but the coach ain't like me. So I play AAU though. I really wasn't supposed to play AAU. I played for a team in the suburbs that I ain't go to their school. I used to pull up. Coach used to let me play sometimes. So I swear to God. I swear. Twitch chat. What's the word? You say no thoink today? No, I don't like the smoke in the house no more, gang. I used to do it a lot, you know what I'm saying? But I ain't really with the smoking in the house no more because let me put my green screen up. I just don't like how I'm in love with a man. But I don't like how that shit smells, chat. Like at all. I don't like how it smells, so I don't be smoking in the crib no more. But we finna get into this reactions. They just made their first arrest for Nolan. For real? Yeah, I'm finna get in the Flacco vid right here. Let me see if it's another one though, because he just dropped that bit. Who they arrest? They say click it in with T. He said it all for real though. Like loud, like smoking loud, that shit stank. Like I'm talking about it stank. Even though I love being high though, it stank. Oh, I can't be doing that. It be smelling like booty. Like dog butt. Dog booty. All right, Nolan Wells arrest. Let's see if it's an arrest. Is there an arrest? Y'all lying to me, bro? Arrest might be made after judge reveals someone put hands on Nolan. You gonna start streaming more? Yeah, for sure. I'm looking for like an office, like a warehouse office I can get so I can stream there and like have special guests because I ain't having no special guests pull up to like my crib. You know what I mean? So yeah. Where the hell my shit just go? I don't want this shit on the floor. Oh, it's right here. I'm finna pop these vitamins though, Chad, okay? These not drugs for YouTube, Twitch. These is not drugs. These are vitamins. Before we get into this video, you listening to me. Vitamins, okay? These is vitamins. I'm gonna tell you what the vitamins is. These two is Gotu Cola. Okay, it's a natural thing. It helps you with your brain function and your nervous system. This is a ginger supplement. I like taking ginger supplements because ginger tastes like ass, but the benefits are extremely nice. You know what I mean? You get a lot of benefits from ginger, but it tastes like ass. I still will drink some like ginger tea and stuff like that. But what the fuck is SummerSlam? You talking about WWE? And then I got cloves. Cloves helps get rid of, there's a lot of anti-inflammatory and stuff benefits for cloves, but it also helps get rid of parasites, which is what I'm trying to do right now. Let's get into this reaction though. Nolan Wells, you know how I rock and you know how it's going. Apparently somebody revealed something. It seemed like a lot of news dropped today that I ain't hip on, so let's get into it, chat.
Judge Mathis just surgically broke down why you are a dummy if you don't believe that Nolan Walsh was murdered in cold blood. After all the evidence that have came out, if you still believe that Nolan Wells accidentally drowned, there's something wrong with you.
I ain't never thought that.
And I don't know what it is. You got to figure it out. He broke down two crucial pieces of information. The bruise that was found on the back of Nolan Wells' head, and then the audio from the boat.
How you feel about this second autopsy that was done on Nolan Wells?
Yes, I think when we last spoke, we were awaiting the forensic autopsy because the original autopsy performed by the county examiner, we just weren't convinced it would be independent, quite frankly, because we weren't getting enough.
Oh, what I do, folks? I'm tweaking.
Most people explain speed.
What the fuck is going on?
Judge Mathis just surgically.
I just messed up the reaction, chat. Lord have mercy. Let me get back to it. See, now my internet won't be tweaking.
We last spoke. We were awaiting the forensic autopsy because the original autopsy performed by the county examiner, we just weren't convinced it would be independent, quite frankly, because we weren't getting enough information from law enforcement. And so the forensic autopsy came back. And lo and behold, even though they're trying to downplay it, and I understand Ben Crump and NAACP and others don't want to try and jump to conclusion or step too far out.
So I'm gonna get into it.
Forensic autopsy showed that there was what they call discoloration. No, I call them bruises in the back of the head, appearing that someone has had their hand pressed at the back of their head, at the back of Nolan's head.
I thought it was bruising like somebody hit him in the head. Or like hit him with something. You feel me? Am I tripping?
That's concerning to me.
And what's even more concerning is when the autopsy sent over their notes to the independent autopsy that they took Nolan Wells' body to, they had notes. And from these set of notes, they'll figure out which bruises, which cuts was caused by the original autopsy so they know to ignore it. When they checked their notes, the original autopsy failed to reveal there was a bruise at the back of Nolan Wells' head.
Of course.
The independent autopsy, they found the bruise and they reported it. But here's the thing though. We still don't have Nolan Wells' cause of death yet because for it to be drowning, the lungs got to be waterlogged. Well, the original autopsy never sent over the lungs. Well, the original autopsy did theirs first. So if you did yours first, wouldn't you have the opportunity to run all the tests and do everything you got to do with the lungs before you sent over the body?
No, that's
insane. They never sent the lungs with the body. So
they never sent the lungs, and they never sent the throat. They never sent the throat. Like they never sent his throat. They took his throat out. A lot of times with autopsies, they take the throat and different organs out for different reasons. I don't know, nigga. I don't do it. I'm just telling you what I do. You feel me? But I didn't know they didn't send his lungs though. I remember seeing that they didn't send his throat, which was suspicious. But somebody talking about oh Lord have mercy.
Independent autopsy.
Y'all in the chat acting a fool. This nigga talking about Nancy Grace thick as hell.
Ain't nobody got time for that.
Y'all acting a fool, gang.
Determined the cause of death.
What are y'all
doing? It was inconclusive.
You've had different stories coming out from the teenagers. One of the young men himself spoke out about it, claiming they had begged Nolan to get on the boat, and that he wouldn't. Then there's the woman that he's supposed to have stayed back with. I think her name Katie or something.
Katie.
Well, he was supposed to have stayed back with Katie. That was their story. However, Katie's friend says that Katie she saw him only in passing on the island, didn't stay with him. And Katie isn't saying anything at all.
That's an element that I also missed as well regarding the friend. Now, I think the friend he's talking about is Katie's sister. The older sister is kind of downplaying to the extent in which Katie and Nolan Wells was hanging out. But the Katie portion of this, which we have to cover because the Katie portion like directly debunks the friend's story, right? They claim that Katie will be their alibi. That Katie saw them leave without Nolan. Katie says, no, I didn't. The last time I seen Nolan was when y'all was calling him over.
Renegade, me appreciate it 99, buddy.
Right. So we're being put in a position where we got to look at a bruise in the back of his head, and that bruise could be anything, right? That bruise could be something that Nolan Wells already had. That could have been something where somebody like knocked Nolan Wells unconscious. Yo, we just seen a video where another man just got arrested for murder, where he knocked out a man and then threw him in the water while the man was unconscious.
Did y'all see that
bruise in the back of Nolan Wells' head?
Did y'all see that? It was a video. I think it was a white dude and a black dude again. Well, I don't know. I don't remember. I ain't gonna do that. I ain't gonna say that. But like, it was crazy. Like, it was a video came out. Dude was fighting a dude like by the water, and bro, y'all in the chat acting a fool, gang. You talking about you just farted and it smelled amazing, boy? You know that fart smell like dog ass and rotten eggs, folks. Why you telling us about how your fart smell? We didn't ask you for this information. What you want us to do with this info? Now that you told us that your fart smelling good, what do you want us to do about that, bro? What do you want? What the fuck are we supposed to do with that information? You ruining my video. You interrupting my shit. Come on, man. Well, respect, Kai. No, I'm just playing. But yeah, like he knocked him out. His head hit the thing, and then he got mad, threw him in the. I'm damn. You gonna murder him like that? That's
bruise from him being knocked unconscious, then they threw him in the water too. Who knows? But we're being put in a position that I think is very unfair. It's very unfair.
Right.
Where we're being asked to ignore bruises on the body.
Right.
Autopsies, like damn near being sabotaged because the lungs were not sent over.
You laughing and your name is Renegade Meat. Come on, gang. What's going on in the chat right now, bro? Renegade Meat? What kind of meat? Y'all tweet. Y'all, come on, gang.
Bro was not sent over. The audio where we're hearing people talk about Nolan being dead, the phone being with the friend, we're asked to ignore every red sign there is.
D Chopper, what's the word, brother? Welcome,
I guess as optimistic as you could be in a situation, which is at least he was not murdered. At least he did not die, like forcefully, right? But I don't know,
How
bro.
you feeling?
I'm not believing it at all. And I think a judge who his literal job was to make decisions for the last, 2 or 3 decades, I think that judge will be able to look at this and make a judgment call that's at least credible.
Right.
Right? Now, if you disagree with the judge, you like disagree. But this nonsense of any skepticism is uncredible, that's out the window.
So,
bro, you're not gonna tell me your grandma start calling you Renegade Meat. Maybe she called you meat, but you put the Renegade on in front of the meat. I'm just saying, if you gonna make that your YouTube name, you gotta, you know what I'm saying? You gotta specify, like, why you couldn't have put my nickname Meat? That could have been your username too. Why it gotta be Renegade Meat? Renegade? That sound like you just, come on, gang. You know what that sound like.
A lot of moving parts here. And I'm just hoping it's not one of those, quite frankly, and if his friends didn't have anything to do with it and they truly left him behind, etc., etc., he has discoloration, bruises on the back of his neck.
Right.
Something happened. And quite frankly, this is Mississippi, where in 1955, which sparked the civil rights movement, Emmett Till was killed for so-called whistling at a white woman. And now we're hearing Nolan Wells stayed back to be with a white woman.
Right.
And he turns up dead.
Right.
With bruises behind his neck.
Right.
That's the context I'm putting this in.
Daily, almost.
It's Emmett Till, perhaps, all over.
Wow, so you feel
somebody said rainbows in the chat for Mac Moolah. No, don't come over here with that Black Boy Mac shit, bro. Don't come in my chat with the Black Boy Mac shit, bro. Don't put no rainbows in my chat. Y'all gonna make me crash. I'm gonna call Black Boy Max. He gonna be at your front door with the wig on, like, what's up? Black Boy Max gonna be at, you put another rainbow in the chat if you want to. That nigga gonna pop up in your nightmare. So what's up? With the wig on and everything. All the way down to he flipping his hair. What's up? You better stop playing, boy.
Dynamics between Nolan Wells and Emmett Till is similar.
My grandmama gave me that thing.
The dynamics are the same. He's with a white woman, or allegedly said something with, or however you view it, with a white woman, and there's a suspicion that white men killed him. And that was the case with Emmett Till. He so-called whistled as a kid. 13 was he? Whistled so-called the woman at the store. White woman says he whistled at her. What happened? White men killed him. And that's why I'm making that analogy. But it could altogether be untrue. But I'm making the analogy as a possibility. And that is the case of my thought processes.
So it was actually bruises behind his neck.
Yes. Yeah, I mean, what else? Why is it only there in the back of your neck, which is coincidentally how you drown somebody?
Right.
You put the head in the back of the neck and not let them up, and they try and push up.
I ain't think about it like that.
But you got the head down, so the head bruises in the back of the neck.
Yeah, hey man.
Because somebody tried to hold it down.
I'm telling you now, Playboy Max gonna be at your front door.
Or did hold it down.
Playboy Max gonna hold you. He gonna hold you to the TV. He gonna hold you down, head on the TV. He gonna hold you. He gonna tie you up, and he gonna tattoo Diva on your forehead. You might, hey, y'all keep putting them. Listen, I heard that if you put rainbows in a nigga YouTube stream chat, that's how you summon the Zest Man. That's how you summon Zest Boy Max. You better stop fucking around. Before you might wake up with a wig on. You don't even know how I got there.
Again, this is why you need a judge. Bro, I'm so like barbaric. I'm going for the knock him out with a club, throw him in the water. But no, the judge is saying.
Yeah, you're right. I didn't think about it like that.
You would have bruises in the back of your neck because somebody had their hand on your neck.
With the blood?
And they pushed you in the water until you drowned.
Bro, it's a serious
Come
stop.
on.
Y'all, listen, it's a serious video, and y'all, listen, we supposed to be serious.
Come on. Come on. And here's the thing. They will say, what's the proof of this? What's the proof? Y'all just sitting without proof. Okay, what is your explanation for everything then?
Exactly. It's no explanation.
Since us who were not there, we're
happy belated, bro.
To provide undoubtable proof, even though all we literally have is theories because we were not present, right? So now let me ask you guys, okay, can you guys explain the bruises in the back of his neck?
Nope, can't nobody explain it.
All right, cool.
Can't nobody explain to me how he came
the audio that y'all called fake until TMZ posted it, even though Chronicle Speaks and other independent creators posted that audio first?
Love from Norway, hey.
Okay, no, you can't explain that?
Appreciate it, brother.
Okay, cool. Can you explain why Warren said that Katie would back up their story, but then Katie said the last time she seen Nolan was when they was calling him over? Can you explain the contradiction between Katie and Warren's story? No? Okay. Well, damn. It looks like y'all don't have an explanation or an answer for none of the things that look bad when it comes to y'all argument, but somehow y'all want us to psychologically break down and show you guys listen, man, because we weren't there, all we really have is context clues, and we got to piece it together. It's simple as that.
Right.
But you guys are unwilling to engage with all the evidence that kind of shows this kid was murdered. Simple as that.
Mm-hmm.
Now, Judge Mathis also touched on the audio that got released. And here's what he had to say about the audio.
I did not know that existed. And if this is authentic,
it is
radio transmission between the dispatcher and the caller,
hey, go then King,
certainly
stop it, bro.
This turns it on its head. They're observing him injured, asking if he's dead. Whoever on that call,
right?
With the technology we have now, and with interviews amongst the folks who were there,
right?
Or the phone that the emergency call came from. The dispatcher has that number.
Right.
Someone can get it.
Yeah.
Then you'll go to the person
who made
the call.
Exactly.
So what did you see?
Right.
This is real easy if that is the case. So we'll see what they do with this evidence.
They ain't did a damn thing.
The fact that there's some audio from the dispatcher where the person calling ask, or in the background, one or the other, ask, oh my God, is he dead?
Yep.
So that's a whole new level of evidence that I'm interested in seeing where they go with that. And perhaps that's what the prosecutor may have all of this information and say, we're not sharing it because we don't want to bias. We don't want to create bias,
Yeah, whatever,
et cetera, in the case because in the media, and she may have that. She may have that.
Davis
take it right to
Davis said you think it's Katie in the what you call it? It might be because somebody lying, and with the Katie shit, somebody lying. The boy said Nolan didn't get on the boat. Katie said Nolan got on the boat. Maybe Katie lying. Maybe she was on the boat with him when he came up there, but she don't want to be a part of it. Maybe the boy's lying. I don't know, but obviously somebody did something to damn Westside. It's obviously somebody did something to this boy, gang. It's no way he just accidentally just drowned and coincidentally got a bruise on the lower back of his head. Motherfuckers telling 15 different stories and shit. Don't nobody know nothing. Ain't nobody seen nothing. These boys had their phone. Come on, gang. It's obvious to me. To me, I'm not stupid. I don't know what niggas be drinking or smoking, and we drink up and we smoke because we always do the most. Like, I don't know what's wrong with you niggas. But I'm gonna tell you the truth, gang. It's obvious to me somebody did something to Nolan Wells, bro. Oh, bro. Rackstar said everybody lying.
To the grand jury. That's what I'm hoping.
No cap.
If they don't disclose
somebody
it
lying,
to the widespread media this week.
Here's why I don't believe that. Now, it's one thing if you say, hey, we're not going to share the thorough investigation we're doing that's going to bring answers to Nolan Wells' death. We're not going to share that with the public, but you're not going to share that with Nolan's mama?
Right.
You're not going to share that with... I don't care if they have hired, like Benjamin Crumb. I don't care if they have hired other people to get involved. You should walk the mama through it step by step. Hey, mama, we got this intel, this intel.
Absolutely.
It's not until the audio got leaked and people began to put pressure on Ocean Springs that they released a tip to TMZ.
Yeah, somebody said, Sticky said apparently there was 3 boats, but how do you leave land? Exactly. You can't, one person can't be on 3 boats. That don't even make fucking, I don't know why they can't. I don't know why they said that. I don't know what the fuck they got to do with anything. One man can only be on 1 boat. Like, we can't be on 3 fucking boats at the same time? What are you talking about? I don't know why they came out with that information. What is that doing?
Hey, we have evidence that people seen Nolan on the island in the afternoon after 5, or I think 6 p.m. they said.
Yeah.
So, TMZ reported, there's evidence Nolan was on the island at 6. And then you scroll down to the bottom of the article and the evidence is, oh yeah, there's 2 people said they see Nolan. Okay, well, we have Nolan friends who are doing interviews on TikTok, right, saying how they believe these people are guilty, and they believe people was washing blood off the boat or out the boat, according to the friend, or she implied that, I should say, because she says they was washing out the boat.
Let me ask y'all this question. Why haven't they from my knowledge, they haven't seized the boat. Why they ain't seized the boat? Why they ain't do no forensic test on the boat? Why they ain't had no search warrants at them boys' house yet? Why we ain't heard about none of the regular shit that you would hear about in any other murder investigation if nobody trying to cover shit up? Ain't no way in the world, gang. Let it be some niggas and a white boy came up dead. They coming all in that crib. They gonna trash the crib. They gonna trash the boat. They gonna do all type of forensic science and expertise. They gonna have Neil, the science guy. Everybody gonna have everybody on that motherfucker. They ain't did none of the shit that makes sense, gang. They ain't took the boat from them boys. Them boys done had weeks and weeks and weeks and weeks and weeks to wash evidence off that boat. They ain't did no search warrant. You feel me? At least y'all could do is go act like y'all give a fuck. At least go to the boy's house where y'all found the phone and do a search warrant. Damn. But, I forgot, the boy mama is a judge in the racist-ass Mississippi town. Gang, if it walk like a duck and they quack like a duck, it's a motherfucking duck, folks.
Right? One of the friends says they seen some of the boys at a breakfast, and the boys told her, well, why would we be looking for him? Y'all already, expect us to killing him.
Right.
That's before Nolan Wall's body was found. That's before the world knew he was dead. Right. So if we can take the word of two people who quote unquote seen Nolan, even though again 2,000 people was on the island, y'all said two people quote unquote seen Nolan at around 6 p.m. Okay, then how did Nolan Wells disappear? Then how did he die?
Right.
Okay, if y'all can take the words of those two people, then can we take the word of two of Nolan friends who are on TikTok accusing people in Ocean Springs of killing Nolan? Can we? Oh, yeah. So it's evidence if it's two random people, but it's not evidence if it's two of Nolan friends.
Right.
You see how that works?
Sounds stupid
you
as
see
hell,
how
don't it?
that don't make sense? And that's what we're talking about here, bro. Nothing about this makes sense whatsoever. If you guys have something, right, that paints a clear picture of how Nolan Wells died, shouldn't the mother be the first one y'all notify?
Right.
Yeah, I don't know how you can justify that audio.
I don't know. You can't.
Not with someone in the background saying, is he dead?
Right. Multiple times.
Even if you were calling to say there was a fight. It sounds like you're looking at something that has already happened and you witnessed what happened and you're saying, did he die from what I just saw?
Right.
That's what you're saying. Oh, is he dead?
And I feel like whoever not coming, I got the munchies. Whoever not coming, whoever that girl was that seen that shit and you not coming to the police, I don't give a fuck if it's white, black, blue, green, alien, Mexican, Asian. I don't care who the person is, gang. You a sick ass individual. If you seen somebody get killed, you know this person ended up dead. It's confirmed that he ended up dead. And you don't tell the police nothing? And you go to sleep every night? You've been going to sleep every night for 3 weeks? Chilling on Instagram, on Twitter, knowing that you know what happened to this boy and you ain't said shit? No, that's crazy, gang. That's just...
Or what? Somebody walked you from around the park and said, hey, or around the other boat dock and say, hey, come look at this. No, you were there.
Right.
So if that video,
the real
audio
Chef, AZ,
is correct, it's a whole nother level of evidence that indicates culpability.
And just for clarity, what do you personally believe happened to Nolan Wells?
Well, what we're told is that he got on the boat with several white buddies in Mississippi. Went to Fun Island, for lack of a better term, where everybody goes to this island to have fun on their boats.
Right.
Overwhelmingly 90 to 100%
Flame out that
white, 99.9 perhaps if you include Nolan. And his buddies
Prime Mac Moolah right there.
Say they left him there.
It is Judge Mathis.
He ends up dead. His buddies say we left him there and we told him to come, let's go. Right. He refused to go.
Right.
However, we had his phone.
Right.
And you claim that everybody puts their phone away when they're on the island.
Cap.
And I don't believe that for 1 minute, that teenagers leave their phones for hours just because they're on the island. Then we have the young lady.
Let's just say that's the truth, right? Let's just say that y'all did tell him to come on and he didn't listen to y'all, right? And y'all did have his phone. What are the chances that the same day you told him to come to the boat, to come on, let's leave, he said no, you had his phone? What are the chances that he come up dead that same day? What are the chances of that coincidence just so happening? You feel me? What's the chances of the time where you told your friend, come on? The time where you told him, come on, he didn't come, but you had his phone, though. What are the chances that that's the same day he got killed? He came up dead. What are the chances of that, bro? You feel me? What are the chances of that? That don't even make sense.
Katie, who he allegedly stayed back to be with, her sister says that they weren't spending a lot of time with Nolan,
Right.
and that they also left without Nolan, meaning they had seen Nolan go somewhere when they were leaving. Did y'all just shake, hug, and walk away, and then someone saw him and said, hey, let's get with him because he kissing and hugging on that white woman, and
that's what I said.
We don't play that and don't want to play that? Or is it, as I think it is, that they had something to do with his drowning?
Which, by the way, will make sense with the bruises in the back of the head.
Right. Because you pushing him down.
This.
Right.
But y'all let me know in the comment section.
And I'm not gonna rule out the fact that maybe, you know what I'm saying? Maybe, you know, maybe it was accident. I'm not ruling that fact out. Maybe that was planned. Plan went too far. He ended up dead. Maybe. But the fact that y'all ain't saying nothing and y'all see this boy mama on motherfucking on the news every day crying, trying to figure out what happened to her son, and you don't give a damn. That just shows a lot about you, gang. We got NBA YoungBoy in the chat. Oh my god. No, DC gang, what's the word in chat? I want to show you. I know y'all want me to react to this so bad. Look. Y'all want me to react to this so bad. And I'm not even going to act like I ain't see it. I fucking hate Twitter sometimes. Like, get the hell out of my face, boy. Wait, let me see this. Oh, damn. Okay. That was a curve. That was a curve. That was a curve.
This is low-key the best one. Yeah. No, this one's try this one. Yeah. I'm gonna close the curtain. Chat, you gonna close the curtain. There we go. In a piece? Okay. Do it like that, yeah.
I don't think she got uncomfortable. That was clickbait. Suburb baby is getting called out from going from 70,000 to only averaging. I mean, what you want him to do though, gang? He left Streamer University. Oh my god. He just can't stop. The man just literally can't stop. She a diva, she gon' ride like she on runway. Tell the diva on my body cause she on it. I'm a diva where I get to this money. Is he putting nails? He put nail polish on now, guys. Oh my god. Oh my god. It's the Zest Master. The Zest Master has returned with the zesty activities. He can't stop being zesty. It's the Rainbow Man. So now, now he got the bitches. I'm telling you, I don't know what's wrong with him, gang. I don't know. I swear to God, like, I didn't even see. This ain't the clip I thought I was finna come watch, bro. They said, bro, been to Diddy crib. No, stop. Help. Stop. I told you, gang. Don't put no rainbows, no rainbow emojis in the chat. Don't do it. If you do it too much, you might summon this zesty boy. He might pop up at your house like, what's up? You finna be a diva with me. You never know, bro. I'm trying to tell you. You don't want to summon up the Zest Man. You don't want to do it. This is insane to me, gang. So let's just break this all the way down. So y'all, I want to move out the way a little bit so y'all can, I'm going to make myself smaller so y'all can see this a little bit more, okay? So he got the one girl, she painting his nails. I guess that's Black Rockstar. He got the bust down. He got the bust down wig on, okay? He got the girl up here. This how you know a bitch will do anything for some clout. She don't give a damn what you do. You know what I'm saying? She up here, she combing his head. I don't even know if that's a wig at this point. It gotta be a wig. He got the bust down wig on. She a diva, she gon' ride like she on runway. Tell the diva on my body cause she on it. Tell the diva on my body cause she on it. And the song is ass too. Just I'm a diva where I get to this money. I'm a diva where nigga, you not about to do that, gang. You're not about to try to push the diva shit where you trying to make it seem like that shit's cool. It's not cool, bro. I ain't gonna lie, it's not cool. It's weird. They hate cause they hoes in the swag on me. They hate because the hoes and the swag on me. Look at him. He got heel-toe boots on. What the comments? Please tell me it's some funny comments. Nigga, who you trying to convince? Us or yourself? Nah, for real though. This is episode. Look. A diva is a female version of a hustle. Max really the gangsta-licious episode of the Boondocks.
A diva. She a diva, she gon'
Oh my god. No, this is insane, gang. The way he cried, I would have thought it would have been 3 billion with him.
No.
I gotta play it. No, stop it. Don't put the rainbows in the chat. He might come. He might be at your front door, bro. He might just pop. If you put the rainbows in the chat too much, this nigga might, I'm serious. You might conjure up the Zest Boy spirits, bro. That nigga might say, he might be in your face at your local high school, sitting in front of you, knocking on your door with a bust down wig on like this right here, with the Zesty Boy face. With the Zesty Boy face. He might force you to put Diva on your forehead. I'm trying to tell you, it's not safe. Don't put the rainbows in the chat. You're gonna conjure up the Zest Boy Max spirits. I'm trying to help y'all out, gang. This not the only clip we gonna watch either. I knew he did all that crying shit with OJ for attention. For sure. That's all he did. He just wanted sympathy for him.
Oh my God!
And it's just like, to me, me personally, I'm a joke, I'm a laugh. I just think he's zesty. I just think that is what it is. I think he like man butt. That just is what it is. This is not even what I was looking for though. Like,
to get it.
What?
And says my parents are proud of me and all this, to get a clip off on me, it hurts my heart. Because why can't we just uplift each other? It's joking and then it's, damn, you attacking my character when every day niggas is telling me to kill myself because I'm putting on a wig. And you know what that type of shit shows me?
Who told him to off himself for putting on? Who told him that? No, I ain't never seen nobody tell it. Maybe his chat saying that. I ain't seen nobody tell him that.
Damn. Imagine what LGBTQ been going through for years, bro. Just because I put on a wig. I'm a straight man who wears wigs, yes.
FBI, open up!
Bro, he's saying it so casually, like it's just normal or something. Like somebody said you might as well get sponsored by Skittles.
No.
Oh my God. Oh, y'all need to stop. Stop it. Please stop it, bro. Please stop it. Please stop it.
There are girls out there who dress like tomboyish, if that's their style. They might be straight, they might like guys, but they still dress like tomboyish. There's no problem.
No. See, you're trying to make it regular. You're trying to make it normal. The LMNOP community is definitely with them. Listen to what I'm saying. I'm trying to make it normal, but let me tell. I'm 27, so maybe y'all, I don't know how old y'all is in the chat, but y'all let me know if y'all remember this saying, okay? And this is the saying that I grew up with, okay? Things for boys could be for boys or girls. Things for girls are just for girls. I grew up with that shit. My parents, I grew up with that. Like, that's what I learned. Like, even we used to learn that in school, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? We used to learn that in school, gang. We used to learn that in school, bro. Do y'all not? Y'all ain't never heard that saying before? I was born in 98. That was the saying I grew up on, gang. Things for boys are for boys and girls. Things for girls are just for girls. And this is what OJ was talking about. When is it going to stop? Because first it was wearing wigs, then it was acting like you was gay, then it was the diva tattoo. Now it's painting your nails. What's gonna be next? Makeup? Glitter? I'm saying, gang, if you gay, just come out and say you gay, bro. Just come out and say you gay. But you trying to push and influence people when you know you have children watching you, that's the problem I have. It's kids watching you, gang. A lot of kids. I guarantee you it's a kid right now, somewhere in America, that went up to their mom and their dad and said, Mom, Dad, I want to wear wigs because I seen Playboy Max wearing wigs. And fucking some dad is halfway finna pass out because their son just walked up to him and said they want to get a diva tattoo and wear wigs because they seen the fucking streamer Max with. Like, it's like, bro, if you want to come out and be gay, tell everybody you're gay, bro. But all this weird, and it's fact that you never was like this. So I don't know if you're doing this for attention. I don't know if this is just really you and you're finally just, you know, coming out. But I'm just getting you to understand that it looks weird when you're, and this what I don't like too. I don't like when niggas just act like everything cool. Like, bro, if this was your homeboy and he acted a certain way for a long time, and then he came out of nowhere wearing wigs and getting his nails painted, you would think something wrong with his ass too. That's why we think something wrong with him. That's why everybody thinks something wrong with him, bro, because you ain't never did this before. You've never acted like this before, bro. You was a regular nigga with dreads. Yeah, you did some little funny little playing gay shit with your homeboys. Everybody do that a little bit. But it's like, the switch happened so quickly and it just keep getting worse and worse and worse and worse. It's like, not worse, but like more and more zesty. It's like, that's what's suspicious.
What's wrong with me wearing a wig, having deer tatted, or wearing jackets with no shirt? If that's my style, that's my style. I feel like that's just not your business, bro. That's how I choose to portray myself.
It's not his business, but he can have an opinion on it. I'm trying to find this though. Did y'all see this?
It says my parents are proud of me.
Shut your ass up. Crying and shit like that. Look at this shit here.
This is humongous.
Look at this. Look, I want y'all to watch this clip right here, Chad.
Shit, humongous is humongous. That's not really Ayo. Ray, Asian Boy, Diva, Tad, Wemby, Dub, Deshae, Saucy Santana, bro. I'm not gonna lie, chat. Bro, when I seen Deshae do that stream, I was low-key jealous. Like, bro, I didn't even get to link up with Saucy at fucking Streamer U.
The nigga said he was jealous. He said he was jealous. That nigga was at the crib like, man, fuck, man. I want to hang out with Saucy.
Ooh, bro, that ass, my
trying
nigga.
to get through the clip, bro. Stop it. Yo, can you hear me?
He said if me and him was in jail, he wanna fuck me in the ass.
Wait.
Yo, that just caught a nigga off guard.
It's not funny, bro.
What did he just say? Wait, what song?
No, we don't want to see that. We don't want to hear that again.
He, they, she, her. I don't know. I don't want to. You know. He.
He said if me and him, he wanna ass. I think he said if.
Boy, the world getting weirder and weirder, ain't it? Bro, I'm trying to find the clip where he called that man a bad bitch. He called a grown man a bad bitch.
I mean, Saucy a
Here
bad.
you go. Look.
I mean, Saucy a bad bitch though. Like, I'm not even finna sit here and act like, you know.
Bro, this is some crazy. Hey, bro, this is some crazy shit. He's not. I don't think he's trolling, bro. I think he's past the point of trolling. I think he just woke up one day and he just. I don't know. I really don't know. God bless him. I really don't give a fuck. I'm here to get my jokes off and get the hell on. But God bless him, gang. I don't know, bro. I don't know what happened. I don't know what's going on, gang. See, it's like Saucy Santana. Nobody's surprised when he does the things he does because he's ever since we ever met him, this is what he's been doing. You know what I'm saying? But it's like when you go from one way to another way, that's when it get like people. I ain't gonna lie, bro. I feel like motherfuckers be joking and shit, but on the real deal, I really concerned about the nigga. Like, I hope nothing happened to him. I hope he ain't. You know what I'm saying? I hope ain't nobody pushing him to do that. I hope ain't nothing happened to him behind closed doors. I don't know what's happening. Maybe he just having an identity crisis or something. Or I think, honestly though, in real deal, deep down inside, I think this is this is the shit he always wanted to do. Maybe he just for somebody, I don't know. Maybe he more comfortable with doing it now. I don't know. But if I'm gonna tell you right now, nigga, if this is my son, I'd be pissed. If this was my son, I'd be pissed, bro. I'd be pissed.
I'm saying, I seen the Quiet on the Creek vid. I'm like, okay, nah, he popping this shit. No cap. Me saying Saucy Santana a bad bitch. I'm not saying Saucy Santana's pretty, like, or my type. I'm not saying.
Bro, come on, gang.
Come on. That. What I'm saying is Saucy Santana, bad bitch energy.
Hey, gang, what the fuck? What do you mean that you're not saying it like you hit like he your type? Like okay, let me ask the chat niggas. If you seen a girl and you called a girl a bad bitch, what does that mean to you? Like, go ahead. I'm gonna give y'all time to answer in the chat. If your homie tell you that he met a girl and she was a bad bitch, what does that mean? Please, in the chat, tell me what that means, bro. That mean you think she fine, right? Nolan Wells case, that was earlier in the stream, gang. You late. If you meet a girl and you talk to your pops and you like, yeah, pops, I met this girl. I ain't gonna lie, she was a bad bitch. That means she fine as hell, right? That's what you saying. Right. So what are we supposed to think? What are we supposed to think when he says that about a man? I think it's to the point where, bro, you know what we gonna think. That's why you're saying it.
Bad bitch is about energy. It's not about like the look. That's facts. Everyone knows this.
No, nobody knows that.
Let's be for real. That is fact.
Nobody knows that. Nobody walks around and says, "Damn, she bad," because she had a, like, what the fuck? And Dub said, "Hey, bro, hey, gang, I really don't." I reacted to this earlier. Bruce Drop Off said this.
Yo, thank you for that sub, Georgie.
I don't know what's going on right now.
Really, man, at school, though, bro, everybody know you don't bully the, like, semi-gay nigga at school who we all know really ain't gay because he good at sports. You don't do that, bro, at school, gang. Like, this is just, you supposed to do this shit in private, bro. Like, just asking, like, damn, bro, you really gay for real? That's all you had to say. Like, that's it. Like, if I ran into Max for real, I'd be like, bro, you really, like, you like niggas, bro? I can't be homophobic, bro. I dapped up Frank Ocean, gang. I can't, bro. Like, just... Because I ain't gonna lie, bro, after I seen this nigga posting a wig, I can't sit here and act like I ain't unfollow him on Instagram. I'm like, what the hell? When did I follow a trend? Oh, yo, go to him, Uter, bro. Chill, bro. You better get me in my bag. You better to get me in my bag, gang. Yo.
I feel like
chill.
Look, he ain't respond to that.
Yo, thank you for that sub, Georgie.
He ain't respond. He ain't say nothing to that. He just went on about his business. I don't know, gang. I don't know what's going on. I don't know. I really don't know what's going on. Let's see if the comments got some more jokes. This nigga sponsors Skittles. Bro was trying to buy Aura. It ain't working, bro. Looks corny. LOL, boy, this hot ass just straight jingle. In fact, no, the song is terrible. That's the crazy part about it. The song is bad. The song is bad. Nigga was preaching Jesus. Now he a boy diva. You can't take these people serious, gang. About to go double copper. Double copper. Triple wood. You about to go triple wood? Whoever ideal to promote yourself like this should be fired for sure. Whoever is allowing you to do this should be arrested. We're definitely sat and waiting for this to officially drop. About to start a whole new genre. The encounter was a canon event that had to happen for him to go whatever next level musically that was holding him back. Diva is the female version of the boss. I'm happy he's living his best life. Fuck them projecting haters. I don't think people are projecting, bro. I'm gonna end the video. I'm gonna end the Max segment off like this, bro. Let me show you something. This is what I think the reason everybody's concerned. The real reason, okay? Hold on, let me switch channels actually, so I don't get this shit on the wrong channel.
Something really strange is happening with.
Now, we reacted to this the other day, right? Now listen to this clip, y'all. For everybody that didn't see this clip, listen to this clip from a few years ago, like a year ago or something like that.
Boy said something very interesting about
this is why I'm concerned,
the industry
like,
during one of his streams.
All jokes aside, this is what really makes me a concern.
According to him, he claimed that he felt the industry was molding him into something he didn't want to be.
Bro, there's certain things we all have morals. That's too far, bro. Bro, y'all can see, even though I was in Miami smacking my ass doing all kind of crazy, bro, like, and their CMB on my hand, you should never, ever let go of your morals, ever. Bro, I'm not walking down Melrose in public with a diaper. So the fact that it feels like niggas sexualize me in a weird way that I'm not comfortable being sexualized. And it's like, okay, I understand they probably don't see it like that, but I see it like that because that's what's happened. Guys, I'm literally on gay Twitter, all type of hitting on me thinking I'm not. And it's like, bro, now I'm getting back in the car, I'm expressing myself, and Ron.
The way he talked about it, you can see just how frustrated this made him. Soon after this, he took a break in the middle of a streamathon, disappearing for months and leaving fans questioning his well-being.
So it's like he took a break, left for months, and came back.
Some even felt that his sudden disappearance was possibly connected to his previous comments about the industry. But eventually, he returned, and he was bigger than ever before. But while he was going up, fans started...
So it's like, what we supposed to think, chat? This is why I'm concerned. I'm dead ass serious. What's his name? TSV Key. I'm dead ass serious, gang. Why you judging another nigga, Mac? Let niggas be what niggas be. Ain't fucking with it. Why it matter, gang? It don't matter, nigga. It don't. I'm not saying it matter. He putting this shit on Instagram, bro. If I want to watch this shit and think it's funny as hell and make jokes about it, I can do that, gang. It don't matter. I don't. You know what I'm saying? I can say the same thing to you though. Why does it matter what I'm saying about another nigga? Why you care so much to put it in the chat? Like, it's just conversation, gang. It's just social media, bro. What the hell? If this what I think, I don't have to be quiet about what I think, bro. I can say it out loud, gang. On stream, I can say it. I can do whatever I want to do. Mac, I've been saying this shit as long as you know bullshit. If it's on the internet, everybody has an opinion on it. It's public. Exactly, bro. And I can say what my opinion is on it. And I don't have no problem with niggas being gay. I really don't. Like, I've been cool with gay people. You know what I'm saying? But I also stopped hanging out with certain niggas though. At the same time, like, you know what I'm saying? I've also stopped hanging out with niggas because I'm a straight man. So if I've been around a nigga who came out to be gay, and I stopped hanging with him, cause it's like, bro, what the fuck? You can't do that as a man, as a man with in a friendship, bro. You can't do that. You know what I'm saying? That's the part where I say, like, if we kicking in this shit and we around each other, we in the locker room together, we doing this, we doing that, and then you come out and you tell me that you gay, I stopped hanging with one homie because of that reason. I don't have a problem with niggas because they gay. But I can also get my jokes off, bro. This shit is funny as hell, gang. He's obviously like overly forcing this shit. He's obviously overly forcing it, bro. This man is sitting here acting like she doing something to his hair. The one girl just sitting there, and the other girl is painting his nails, bro. This shit is hilarious. I don't give no fuck what you say. You can call me judging or whatever it is, gang. He ain't have to do that. Every time we see him on camera now, he got a wig on. Why he can't just wear a wig and go about his life? Like, you know what I'm saying? It didn't feel forced to me, gang. And if it feel forced to me, I'm gonna say it feel forced, bro. It feel like he forcing this shit down people's throats because it's getting attention. It's kind of scary. You know what I'm saying? And just like how he influences people, I want to be able to influence people. It's only 500 people in my YouTube chat. But damn it, if y'all 500 people can listen to me and get influenced to do some shit that I think is right, that's what I'm gonna speak for. I don't think this is right. I don't think this is how men supposed to act. I think we need more strong men. I think we need more masculine men. I think we need more manly men, bro. Point blank, period. That's how I think. That's what I think. You don't have to think the same thing, though. But he want people to do this shit. He want to get the attention. Why you mad at me for giving him the attention he begging for? Look at his Instagram, gang. Let me show you something. Let me show you his Instagram for a second. You ready? What happened to all the other pictures? His Instagram is just him being kind of like a little zesty. You know what I'm saying? What the fuck is this tattoo? One love. Look at his nails, gang. Look at him showing it. He's showing it. He's showing it on purpose. Like, and every time he do it, if you notice, he drop a song, and he got 3 crosses on. He's wearing 3 crosses with a diva tattoo on. Is that like brown nail polish or something? Is that wardrobe in the back? Hey, bro. I ain't got it, gang. I don't know. This the type of nigga you is, cool. I would never kick it around your ass. But you can have all your friends you want to. This is just me, though, gang. This is my channel, shit. Bust that wig, bro, with the lineup. That nigga got a bust down wig with a lineup. Look how security looking at him. With the edges, with the lineup and the edges, bro. This nigga is crazy as hell, bro. No, now you got a State Farm commercial.
Skills. Skills for what?
Yo, chat, is this real?
Look at everybody look at everybody in the chat. Look at they talking about my favorite diva. Now listen, I'm gonna tell y'all something. This is the last thing I'm gonna say. Okay, all these girls who are saying this is pandering, because if you go to any girl blog or anything like that, what they always say, I'm tired of these niggas being so sassy. You feel me? Thank you, T Dot. Thank you, T Dot. He said niggas having opinions is cool. I ain't on either side, but it's on the net and he pushing it overly. So your whole point stupid. I love you, Mac, but you two-sided. Hey, bro, that's your opinion. That's all cool. But my question is, what happened to all the old pictures, bro? Why the only pic? It's like, I don't know. I think this is the identity he want to go with, and he gonna go with it. I mean, shit, I don't give no fuck about what his ass do for real. But I'm gonna make jokes though, for sure. Oh shit, that shit was funny as hell though, chat. Thank y'all for helping me be entertained. That was actually extremely funny. Yeah, I think he Prince for real. Even Prince, I wouldn't be. Did you see the nigga on the new Madden cover, Mac? Yes, I seen it. I don't like that shit either. But that's Caleb. That's my quarterback. I'ma stick beside him. Yeah, I know about the new Madden. You talking about Caleb Williams? Right? Or did they make a new one? Yeah, you talking about this shit, right? Yeah, I seen that shit. I don't like that shit either. I remember I was in high school at Forearm out west in Chicago my junior year. A motherfucker came in my class with some pink lip gloss and black heels on. Can you look up his old pics? I swear he looked hella different. Yeah, no, for sure, gang. That's all I'm saying. So it's like concerning to me, but I don't give a fuck what his ass do for real. I ain't his homie. Ain't my damn homie. Shit. But yeah, this was him, bro. This was him before. This was the pictures. This was the shit that we remember. This the Max that we remember. You know what I'm saying? Nothing wrong with wearing pink as a man. I don't think that's zesty at all. I think it's just a color. But, you know, this is the dude that it's like a very big switch up, bro. The style, the hair, everything switched. Like, you know what I'm saying? A lot of shit switched, gang. You not better tell me you look at both of these people like they're the same. You know what I'm saying? But I also feel like he was always a little more feminine than most. Put it like that. He always seemed like he's a little bit more feminine than most. But it wasn't like this for a long time. Like, this is like a different Max, bro. This is not the same Max. You can't tell me it is. That's all. Yeah, I don't know what he doing. Like I said, that ain't my damn homie. Shit, I don't know. I don't know if he doing it for attention. I don't know if it's just him as his homie. But it's funny as hell, though. I tell you that. That shit is hilarious. But Bruce drop him off saying what he said after we seen him do the zestiest shit in the world is kind of crazy. Ain't gonna cap. Then he with the Zest God himself, Young Thug. The Zest God himself.
His original clip last night, and I disagree how everybody is attacking this man for talking to him about being gay as fucking wanting to be a diva on camera. Hold on.
You're a diva. Why you want to be a diva? On some flash shit. Why you want to be a diva? Some flash. You're a diva. You need to hold oil, right? You need to sit down in the holy oil. You need to go get a church.
But okay, the main problem I have and the reason I feel the need to speak on it is because his audience is kids, bro. He not doing this to no grown ass niggas, gang. His audience is children, and he built his whole audience off children. So it's like, why are you forcing this kind of like zesty shit down these kids' throat? Because if you gonna come out and be gay, can you at least tell the kids like, hey y'all, don't do what I do. This is just me. This is who I am. Don't think you gotta do this to like. Why you can't just say that?
But and cleanse your body, right? I think you are confused. I think you need some guidance. I think your parents feel a little way about that. I think your clip
went in my damn head.
You pushing the persona. You smart. You loyal.
I mean this in the most disrespectful way. This is exactly why we have a community of young gay men. This is exactly why we have a community of young black men who would rather be streamers than construction workers, engineers, because y'all are soft as fuck. Sometimes you need to tell people what they need to hear when they need to hear it in that moment. Everything is not about your comfortability.
For sure.
That's the issue.
I think a lot of niggas just didn't grow up with pop, and I'm blessed. My dad didn't grow up with a dad, but I'm blessed that I had my dad, and my dad still, my whole 27 years, my dad was right there, nigga. You know what I'm saying? So I have no problem with being talked to like a man. I have no problem with niggas holding me accountable, saying shit I don't want to hear, saying shit I don't like. You know what I'm saying? Type shit. But I think it's just I don't think it's a problem. I don't think Max is a problem. I think the problem is with society, and I think people like him is influencing kids to be like that over time. Like, it's a lot of soft ass men. It's like the whole world backwards, gang. You got men acting soft as hell. You got women acting hard as hell, especially in the black community. Real deal. Like, jokes aside, like, that's crazy. I agree with you on that. I'm a real nigga at the end of the day. It ain't right to be gay. It ain't right to show you gay, but it ain't right to bully or hate on someone because of it. You feel me? Yeah, but I don't think OJ, I agree with you, but I don't think OJ was trying to bully him. I didn't get that vibe. A bully is not gonna come up to you and say you need to clean your body. You not no diva. You ain't gotta do that shit for no clips. You could just be you. You fly. You this. I don't think that's what he had going on. I think he was I think he was just what you call it. I think he was just like trying to get a point across.
Y'all want to be comfortable. Y'all need to be chastised for y'all's behavior. This boy is walking around behaving like a female for financial gain, and y'all want to walk around that campus trying to condemn this mature grown man to allow him to behave ignorantly when it's not okay.
Right.
Oh, well, he should have did that off camera.
I agree. King Minus just said how I feel. He said he's not a problem, but he is an example. He's talking about Playboy Max. He is an example of what's wrong, what they're doing to society. That I agree with. I agree with that.
Nope. You acting a fool on camera, I'm going to check you on camera. Everybody needed to hear that because there are other young black men who are behaving like him and nobody's telling them what is correct. Y'all are walking around telling people to stop saying shit because you're uncomfortable because it's hitting you.
Right.
Because it's hitting you. Because y'all mamas and y'all daddies coddled y'all. They didn't tell y'all what y'all needed to hear. They made it very much people pleasing. No, baby, he needed to hear that. Why didn't y'all want him to be told that on camera? Because clearly nobody's telling him that off of camera. What are you saying? Clearly nobody's telling him off of camera because he continues to do things that are not okay. It's not okay. Y'all are supporting his demonic behavior.
See, I'm a believer of God, gang. So I support men being men and women being women, and I think anything opposite of that is demonic. It's just my opinion. You know, God made shit a certain way, and I think that's the way it's supposed to be. And I think anything else other than God's way, it's only two ways, bro. It's God's side and the other side. So
y'all are supporting his ungodly behavior.
It's
ungodly. What he's doing is not appropriate. You're a young man. Why are you got piercings in your face? Why are you wearing wigs? Why are you behaving in certain ways? It's not okay.
I agree.
And this is why the black community is going downhill because y'all don't want to hear when you're wrong. Y'all want people to say behind closed doors, no, we're going to start checking y'all on camera because your behavior is inappropriate. This man is a grown man and he didn't say nothing wrong. He was speaking facts. Yeah. He was speaking facts.
But he was speaking facts for the person. So let's just, you know what I'm saying? He was speaking facts for the person. So, but his point was, I agree with his point. I didn't think he said nothing
So
crazy.
If you're saying, oh, well, he should have did it off camera, you're an immature adolescent and your parents failed you. All right, so.
She just cooked. I agree. Sure. I agree, but that's the end of the Playboy Max, Zest Boy Max conversation. I don't want to talk about his ass no more. Yeah, I am. Do you know what I mean? Do you know what I mean? I'm finna roll up though, chat. I gotta pee again. I've been drinking all this damn water. I'm finna roll up before I hop off cam, gang. Before I hop off stream, I mean. The world, I think so too. I think the world needed to see that. You know what I'm saying? I think the world needed to see that type shit. I don't think nobody gotta just accept shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? I feel like if niggas fuck with something, they can say they fuck with it. If they don't, they can say they don't. Like, even with Prince, niggas was talking crazy about Prince and shit. Niggas was talking crazy about Prince. A lot of niggas ain't like Prince and what he did, and you know what I'm saying? Shit like that. But I also don't think I think it's two extremes too at the same time. Like I also think that a man should have some type of like femininity in him. Like you don't have to be a gorilla or a gangster or tough as hell all day to be a man. Like when you with your kids and your family and your wife, bro, you supposed to be feminine and soft and kiss her and say I love you and romantic and all that type of shit. You know what I'm saying? I can't make sure this loud ain't on camera because you know my ass will get banned. But yeah, I think it's important to do that. I think it's cool for a man to wear pink. Like I wear pink. I like the color pink. Nigga, I wear pink shoes, a pink jacket. I ain't wearing no pink. You know what I'm saying? Some shit is crazy in my opinion. I ain't wearing no pink bag or nothing. You know what I'm saying? But I wear a pink shirt, a pink hoodie. I you know what I'm saying? I go I go get my nails and manicure and pedicure. I don't think there's nothing wrong with that. I think every man should have a feminine side and be comfortable in being in their emotions. Well, see, I know you probably don't like the word feminine, but let me give you the definition of word feminine, bro. Hold on, let me see. What's the definition? Having traits, behaviors, or roles that are traditionally linked to women and girls. I think it's I like being fly and shit like that. Like, I think it's cool to be fly. I'm not that nigga, bro. I ain't saying you gotta be, in order to be a man, you gotta wear suits and you can't never wear colors, and you feel me? But I also think it's a whole lot of people who got negative influences on kids, bro. And I feel like as content creators, we need to be positive influences on kids. And you can't really name me 10 content creators that have positive influences on kids, bro. You can't really name me. No. You feel me? Most content creators influence kids to do a bunch of dumb bullshit. No substance. No damn, they ain't teaching them shit. They ain't making them think. They not standing for nothing. They just out here, you know? Yeah, I don't think pink is feminine. I think it's just traditionally feminine. It's just a color. You feel me? I don't think, I agree. I don't think colors have genders. Like, what the fuck? If I want my car to be pink, my car gonna be pink, nigga. If my favorite color pink, my favorite color pink. My favorite color blue, but I agree with that. But you supposed to, that's why it's important. Just like it's important for a man to have his dad, he need his mom too, twin. You need his mom too. You need that be able to be emotional when you have to be. Ain't nothing wrong with crying and shit like that. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's nothing wrong with feeling sad and crying or feeling overwhelmed or needing a break, or you feel me? Like, none of that shit is a problem, bro. I don't want y'all to think that I think like that. Like, you feel me? But when you putting on girl wigs and you getting your nails painted and you doing all that, it's like I don't rock with that. You feel me? And if I had a homeboy, I wouldn't rock with his ass no more. That's me. Not that I would have no ill will towards him. Content creators need to influence kids to the right way because none of these entertainers are doing it, bro. None of them entertainers are doing it. But you got to understand that there's profit for these things. You have to think deeply. You feel me? You have to think deeply. Like, okay, for example, in a black community, because I know most of y'all black in the chat, right? In the black community, they not gonna promote black love, black marriage. Why? Because they don't want black marriage. They don't want that. It's a whole, people profit off of this shit, chat. You got to understand, like, when you with a woman and y'all not married, guess what? Y'all paying 2 rents instead of 1. Y'all paying 2 light bills instead of 1. Y'all paying 2 tax returns instead of 1. Y'all paying 2 car notes instead of 1. Y'all filing taxes separate instead of apart. So it's profit behind that. Of course they want all these gangster rappers to be famous and shit because they profit from that too. A lot of this music, a lot of this gangster rap, drill music and all that shit, it's influencing kids to go kill each other. What happens when kids in the hood kill each other? Who profits from that? The funeral homes profit from that. The news stations profit from that. The cemeteries profit from that. The jails profit from that. The police station profits from that. The whole police fucking department profit from that shit, gang. So that's why you never going to see anybody who's a huge big celebrity like that. You're never going to see them pushing a positive message. Why you think if y'all know anything about basketball, why you think they hate Jaylen Brown so much? Because Jaylen Brown is a smart young black man who don't do no bullshit. He don't influence kids to do no bullshit whatsoever, and he speak out against everything. They always gonna hate that. When a black man got some sense, they gonna hate that, gang. 100% they gonna hate that, bro. They gonna hate it. Because they don't want, if we influence each other to do good shit, guess what? We'll never make it big. That's why I know for a fact, I'm telling you right now, nigga, I'm never gonna be the nigga with 10 million subscribers. Because look at what I'm talking about. Look how real I keep it you know what I'm saying? Look what I'm willing to speak out against, bro. You feel me? Look what I'm willing to say. Why you think most streamers, when they see shit, they don't say nothing? Everything is cool. Oh, it's no problem. Oh, it's nothing. You know, yeah, nothing. They can do whatever. You feel me? That's what it is. And they don't like niggas that speak their mind. They don't like that. They want you to be fake. They want you to cap. You feel me? That's why Zoe Spencer got into it with Rod, because Rod said his real opinion, and they don't like that. They want you to kiss everybody. Everybody get their ass kissed. Exactly. That's why they hate. That's why they hate Kyrie Irving, bro. Feel me? That's why they hate shit like that. So I just think it's important for me, and I know I'm never gonna have as big of audiences on this channel, like on one channel. I'm never, but I want y'all to understand too. Is just more than one way to get rich as hell off, other than being the biggest streamer in the world. Like I'm richer off my faceless channels than I am off this channel. Absolutely. I'm richer off my investments than I am off streaming and content. It's just this. I tell everybody all the time, this play money. Any money I make off content, for the most part, gang, I play with that shit. You feel me? Or I invest it right back in and make it grow. I don't do none of that other shit. But you know, it's 1,022 ways to yeah. I gotta let you grinder. You peep that? But yeah, it's a million ways to get rich. I don't want to be the richest nigga. I don't want to be the littest nigga in the world. I don't want to be, I don't want to have 1 million people live watching me. Like, I don't want all that attention. I like going to the mall and chilling. One person might notice me. You know what I'm saying? But for the most part, I'm chilling. I'm riding through New York. I got noticed in New York one time. Coming out the Chanel store, nigga just happened to be walking down the street. Like, bro, what the fuck? Ain't you Mac Moolah? I'm like, yeah. He like, bro, I be watching you all the time. What the hell? I'm like, yeah, what's up, nigga? I'm chilling. Got in my Uber and bunked out. He was cool as hell. I like kicking it below the radar and niggas not being all in my business and not knowing what's going on with me and my wife. And you know what I'm saying? I like that. I like that. I don't want to be as big as Castanet. I just want to do my thing, smoke my weed. You know what I'm saying? Fuck with y'all. Y'all my real supporters, niggas that really rock with me. You know what I'm saying? Travel the world, give me some bread, and chill out. You feel me? I'm straight. I ain't tripping. I ain't gotta have as much money as niggas and be as clouded up as niggas. I don't need hoes. I don't need to go out. I don't need to party. I don't need to go to the club. I don't need to have no birthday party. I don't need to do that. It's just me. Everybody ain't like that though. You feel me? I understand that. But that's me though. So if I want to speak, if I got an opinion, I'm gonna say my opinion, bro. If you don't like it, you don't have to like it. You ain't gotta come back to not one stream. You ain't gotta watch now. You feel me? You ain't, you know what I'm saying? Cause I'm happiest when I can buy what I want and get high when I want. As long as I can buy what I want and get high when I want. Bro, I was looking up a fucking McLaren 720S earlier, gang. Like, I can really go buy that if I want to. I'm good, gang. I got everything I could have ever wanted in life, nigga. I got bigger dreams. Of course, I want my own jet and I want 30, 40, 50 million dollars and shit like that, but I'm good, bro. So if I got an opinion, I say all that to say basically, if I got an opinion, I'm gonna say that opinion, bro. Why you think I don't have, like, my friend group is not big? I got one friend. And he got one friend, me. Fuck you talking about? Like, we all each other got, because we both two type of niggas that ain't gonna sugarcoat it. If you tweaking, I'm gonna tell you tweaking. A lot of niggas don't like that. I had a lot of homies, I'm like, bro, your ass tripping. They don't want me to tell you they tripping. They want me to tell them that, yeah, the Nolan update was earlier in the live, gang. The Nolan update was earlier in the live. Y'all can go check that out. Call of Duty. I'm gonna hop on COD tomorrow. So, stop asking me if it's pre-recorded before I crash out, gang. No, not the YG. Maybe I titled that wrong. YG not dead, but they saying YG about to get arrested for a murder of Draco the Ruler. Your birthday was yesterday. Happy belated, bro. But yeah, I say all that to say, gang, like, I rock with y'all because y'all rock with me. I don't have to be the most litest nigga in the world. The Jack TV situation, I'm gonna speak on that too. Honestly, I watched it, and if somebody can clip up the documentary for me, because I watched the whole documentary, but I don't want to sit here and react to no damn. I'll be reacting for 3 fucking hours. You feel me? But How I feel, let me tell you, I met them niggas in person. Y'all, if y'all don't know, I did a Jack TV episode, and I met them niggas in person. Cool niggas. Cool niggas, and I've had a rapport with them niggas for some time now. You feel me? Gabe and Jack. And I will say this. I think it's wrong on all sides. I think it's right on all sides. But I honestly think that them niggas need to just get their ass on the phone, wait until the feelings blow over, get their ass on the phone and talk that shit out. Because they really brothers, you know what I'm saying? I should build a dispensary. Yeah, I got some plans for that. But it low-key take a little, it takes some serious connections, money to get into the legal marijuana business, the medical marijuana business. So I'm gonna do that eventually though. I always want to have a dispensary called Thoinks. I definitely want to do that. Make some legal bread off this shit. Yeah, I seen a documentary when Jack responded. I watched the whole thing. When me and wifey watched the whole thing. But yeah, like I said, I think it's wrong on both sides and it's right on both sides. I literally feel where I watched Dino video, I watched Jack documentary, I watched Gabe video, I watched Gabe response after the documentary. Like I watched all that. And I genuinely think that nobody necessarily wrong. Like I feel like me and wifey were talking about it. Like I think some of them niggas wrong. A lot of them niggas, what they said was wrong, and this, that, the third. But a lot of the shit they said, like everybody got a right. In this situation, I feel like everybody got a right to feel how they felt. You know what I'm saying? So I ain't really, I don't know. But I'll make a video on it. Probably tomorrow. Probably rock some shit out tomorrow. Mac Moolah DJ Ghost collab. Yeah, that's the one collab where I'll do it. Oh God. That's what I want the collabs. The only collabs I really have that I really, really, really want to do, like deep down in the heart, like my dream, is Ghost, Soul, and Flight. If I can do that, if I can collab with them niggas, that'll be a dream come true, and I feel like I made it. Type shit. Like when DJ Ghost was just in my chat yesterday, when I was live yesterday, and I told him how much I fuck with him and shit like that. So yeah, them my like dream collabs though. Other niggas, I don't never really want to like. I ain't that nigga that want to just like be around. If you a nigga that like everybody, I'ma think you fake. If you a nigga that be around everybody like you, don't nobody, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna think you fake. When I was smoking on this pink runts, some pink runts, straight from Cali, grower, you see what I'm saying? I get my loud from the farm, nigga. Fuck you, man. Yeah, I get my loud from the farm. But yeah, if I do collab with Ghost, before we even collab, I want to just spark up, chat, talk shit, talk about YouTube. You know what I'm saying? Talk, just chop it up for a minute before the cameras even come out. You feel me? Me and Ghost, I just sit there and chop it up with Ghost because I could tell Ghost a real nigga. I'll just sit there and chop it up with Ghost. Before we even record, just build that chemistry, just, you know what I'm saying? Build that rapport with him. And then collab. I feel like that shit'll be legendary. Even if we had like a podcast, I think that shit'll be crazy. I know he in Vegas, I'm in Miami, so we in two different spots, but why they asking if this pre-recorded? It's an inside joke. It's an inside joke. I roll my loud in papers, bro. I don't do the tobacco because that shit really kill you. Would I smoke with Snoop Dogg? Hell yeah. But I ain't finna keep up with Snoop Dogg. Cause I'm not the nigga, like I'm really not no stoner. Like I roll me up one a day. After I get done working, I'm finna go outside. I'm finna spark up. I'm finna chill, turn me some music on, and vibe. I'm not the nigga that smoke 15 blunts a day and 46 joints a day and all. I don't do that. I don't do that. Yeah, we could do the podcast on Discord. That's valid. But yeah, I do papers, Tay, because the tobacco, that shit kill you, boy. That shit give you cancer and some more shit. Weed kill cancer, but the tobacco will give you cancer. Hemp wraps, yeah, I did hemp wraps for a while. For a good while. They was cool. I fuck with them. If you going from woods to and you trying to like clean up your smoke, Gold hemp wraps because it still smoke like a wood. It still kind of feel like a wood, but it's not. But if once you get through the hemp shit, you'll come papers. The papers is the best though. Like papers is the best thing to like smoke for real. But yeah, DC, you said you started smoking last year. Yeah, I feel that. I stopped smoking a bunch of times before, so I ain't tripping. But ever since I got bread, nigga, I've been getting high. I ain't lying. You feel me? Cause but like I said, it's just once a day, bro. Once a day, gang. It's not like nothing crazy or don't think I'm just in there bit high as hell all day. I wake and bake. Like I don't do that. That was some high school shit. When I waking and bake and all that, like that was high school shit, gang. Mac, why you always talking about calling 12? Because it was a point in time where I thought calling the police was lame, and I realized that was lame. See what I'm saying? Shit, I'm calling the police on your motherfucker. I'm not finna go to jail. You do something to me, I'm calling the police on you, gang. You rob me, you put a gun in my face, and you take my chain, for example, God forbid. Calling the police on your dumb ass. I'm not finna go try to get no get back, because if I go get back, guess what? I'm going to jail. If I call the police, you going to jail. It's just... And I want to influence people who watch me. I want to influence y'all to do the same thing. Don't go crash out behind no shit the motherfucker gonna say on the internet. Call the police on that nigga ass. And go to court, testify. He go to jail, you go home. It's very simple math to me. We waiting for that. I'm finna hop off stream before I spark up, man. I got a P too. React to EDP documentary. I got you, twin. I'm finna hop off stream though in a sec. I appreciate y'all for rocking with me. I got some shit planned for my streams though. I ain't gonna just be doing desktop streams, but I also not finna be doing in real life streams either. So I'm gonna have segments and shit like that. Top 5 Chicago rappers. I say Dirk, Herb, Chief Keef, of course. You gotta put Chief Keef. I think Chief Keef number 1 just off what he did. You gotta put Kanye in there. And then, damn, who else from Chicago? Herb, Dirk. My favorites was, growing up, my favorites was Chief, Herb, and Dirk. Keith, Herb, and Dirk, for sure. But you got to put Kanye West in there. And then, I don't know. I can't think off the top of my head. But yeah, I'm definitely going to stream more often. This is going to be more than just my Twitch chat wilding. What they talking about? Yeah, I did Pearl. I got a roller though. I don't even roll with my hands. I got a roller, so it's easy for me. It's real quick. I ain't got to do all that fold in my hands and all that. You know what I'm saying? All that bullshit. But yeah, I'm gonna start streaming more, and I got like a lot of plans. Like I know for sure. I'll say this. I know for sure. I wanna like I ain't gonna say the ideas, but I got a lot of ideas that I think y'all gonna fuck with for sure. And I want to expand my channel from just being reactions to just being like a, just being me type of thing, having fun. You know what I'm saying? Kicking it. So I'm right now. What I'm doing is I'm looking for a warehouse. I'm looking for a warehouse that I could grab, and I'm gonna use that warehouse to do all my streams and shit, and then yeah, just do all my shit from there. But I got a lot of ideas, a lot of collabs. You know what I'm saying? I want to get something with Astro Dior. I want to rock with bro. I really want to build like a little mini, kind of like a mini content group, like a content group, like, you know what I'm saying? More gaming for sure, more gaming. But yeah, kind of like, you know how Constant Nat be having desktop streams, but he still be doing shit, but he don't really stream IRL though. Like he might have Drewski pull up and do could have been, like shit like that. You know what I'm saying? No weird shit, no crash out shit, none of that. Gaming with the chat, I've got you, Trick. That's a cool. I'll fuck with that. Gaming with the chat, that'd be cool. But yeah, I'm finna hop off this shit, gang. I appreciate y'all rocking. I will be live tomorrow again too. I'm trying to get in the mood. So yesterday I got a 3-hour stream. Today I got an hour and a half stream chat. Tomorrow I'm gonna try to do like 2 hours, But it's hard for me to stream reactions for like 3 hours straight because I be having so much shit going on. So I won't do that a whole lot. But yeah, I'm gonna be streaming definitely more often and shit though. So yeah, I appreciate y'all. I love y'all. I'm finna go get high. See y'all.